Hi everyone, Jeff here. I'd like to introduce you to my dad. This is Roger. He's a master carpenter for 57 years. He's going to help with a little repair project on a kid's guitar. So here's the sick guitar. This belongs to my nephew. It's a very, very inexpensive guitar. And as you can see, I gotta make sure I don't break it any further. The neck came off the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue that, and then we're going to put a screw in. It'll go into the body, and on the inside of the body I did locate there's a block under there. It's maybe at least an inch, so it'll go into something solid. So if this was an expensive guitar, I would not recommend using any type of screws. I'd take it to a professional lutherer or guitar repairman. But since it's only about a $20, $30 guitar, it's for a young child, we're just going to go ahead and make a simple repair for it so he can strum on it.
We need a bit big enough so that the screw can pass through, and then we'll need a smaller one so that the screw can catch into the
body of the
guitar.
So you can see that there's a difference in the thickness of the two bits that we use when we're drilling. The thinner one is going to be into the body of the guitar, and as you can see here, if I put that in front of our screw, you can still see the threads on either side. That means you're not going to drill too big of a hole, and it's going to let that screw really pull it up tight, and that's going to be the hole that's drilled into that end block in here. So and this, for this hole, it's going to be the larger bit. It's going to be a little wider one. You can't really see a lot of the bits on either side, so just barely can see a little. But actually, so when you drill that hole in the neck, that screw should really pretty much push all the way through with just a little bit of force.
Okay, I'm going to just make a little pilot hole for the drill so the drill won't slide on this slippery stuff. That's all we need. And then okay, we drilled through that.
Okay, and that went just through the neck, correct?
Right.
Okay, and how did you determine the size for that?
I used a drill index that you can pass the screw through to
Was this the bit here? Okay.
there.
All right. Was this the?
Yeah, I used this here to got the right size drill, and you put that through there so you know it's right.
And your bit is a little bit wider for that.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer, and the other bit will be a little smaller. Okay, I'm going to slightly countersink this.
And that is a special countersink bit that you would use?
Yep. If you don't have a countersink bit, you just kind of fake it with a bigger size bit, but you have to be real careful. Okay, now we're going to drill the other hole. Make that a little longer.
Now, how did we know how deep we're going to drill that one?
That one's going to drill as deep as we can get it right now.
Okay. And that was with the bit that wasn't as wide, so that when we screw it in, the screw will catch a little better and pull it up, pull the neck tight against the body.
Right.
We need to glue both sides or just one side?
We should do both sides. Make sure all the sawdust is out of it.
And you're using just a little shim, thin piece of wood to spread the glue around.
So we'll get on the other side.
So we now have a thin layer of glue on both the body and the neck. And I think we did say that is wood glue, not just a plain...
Yes, not just Elmer's plain glue.
Okay. If that was a more expensive guitar, we'd be putting like a piece of carpet or something underneath this, but this is very inexpensive, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Okay, we've put the screw in. Does it feel like it tightened up?
Yep.
Okay.
The glue pushed out, so it looks like we got enough glue on it. And then we'll wipe that away. And let it dry overnight.
Alright.
Okay, you can see the countersink is just right there. And the screw went through, just penetrated the block. So you should have enough stuff to hold this.
Yep, we felt on the inside, I could feel the end of the screw come in through. We know we got probably into about an inch of that block, so that should be good to go.
Yep.
Like you said, we'll let it dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll tighten the strings and see how it goes. Okay, another job well done. Thanks. Okay, here's our finished product. It's been 24 hours. We let the glue dry. We tuned it up, put a strap on, and Grayson's strumming his guitar. Rock on. Rock and roll.